Welcome, everyone. Can I have your attention? Thank you. Okay, I want you to take out your tie-dye bandanas and wave them for me right now. Thank you, the 5 of you who are doing it, thank you. Welcome to Black Tie and Tie-Dye Happening 2024. It is my, it's my great honor to welcome our MC. He is author, journalist, broadcaster, Mr. Ben Fong Torres. Let's bring him up here.
Thank you. Far out, man. Good evening, and I know it's been a long time. Welcome to the HealthRight 360's Black Tie and Tie-Dye Happening Baby 2024. And welcome to Bimbo's 365. No relation, by the way, to HealthRight 360. Bimbo, kind of an odd name, is actually Italian for boy. And that was the nickname of Agostino Giuntoli, an immigrant who opened his first nightclub in San Francisco in 1931 at 365 Market, thus Bimbo's 365. I have been involved with HealthRight 360 for decades. I was introduced to the organization by my wife, Diane Sweet, who served as a board member for one of its legacy programs, Walden House. Today, HealthRight 360, do I hear applause for Walden House? HealthRight 360, which has its headquarters right here in San Francisco, is in 10 California counties. Last year, they took care of more than 40,000 people, including 7,000 in San Francisco, giving primary medical care, dental care, substance use disorder treatment, mental health services, and case management. We have an exciting lineup for you tonight with presentations of our healthcare and community awards, DJ Psychodelicious, a tie-dye fashion show, and our headliners, those Bone Diggers. Yeah, Bone Diggers, Bone Diggers. The silent auction is in 3 separate spaces here at Bimbo's 365 and is especially great tonight with one-of-a-kind items and experiences, including getaways, sports tickets, 60s memorabilia, yeah, we all want more of that, artwork, and jewelry, not to mention dining with me or Dr. David Smith. Or, not and, you don't want to be eating with both of us. But bid early and often. The silent auction ends at 8:30. In place of the old paddle raising for our fund and need this evening, we hope you will scan the QR code on your programs or the posters around the room to donate on your phone. You can also give by credit card by flagging down any of the lovely volunteers walking around with balloons on their wrists. And please don't try and inhale those balloons. We have only so many Rock Med staffers here to bring your voices back down. There is a giving thermometer on the left side of the stage where you will see your name and watch the thermometer rise with each fund and need donation. Please give generously. And now please welcome to the stage HealthRight 360 Board Chair Diane Ireland and Board Member Alex Pugh.
Thank you, Ben. It's great to see everyone here with us tonight. On behalf of the HealthRight 360 Board, we would like to thank you all for your support. And thank you to our event committee and tonight's volunteers for all that you have accomplished to help make this evening a success. If you are a member of the event committee, please raise your hand so we can applaud you. Alex and I cannot see you, just so you know, but yeah.
Can I get you another chair?
I want to call out our presenting sponsors who have given generously at our presenting sponsor level to help make this evening a smashing success. So we have Sutter Health, Fitness SF, one of our board members, Kathy Holmes, and the Vesper Society. On the screen to your left, you will see the rotating names of all of the generous sponsorship partners and auction donors. We could not do our life-affirming work without the kindness and generosity of all of the individuals, corporations, family businesses, and foundations who have contributed. There will also be a giving thermometer throughout the evening that Ben had already mentioned, so keep an eye on that and see how your dollars keep increasing the hot temp of the donations.
Hi, Alex Pugh. We have political leaders and dignitaries here with us tonight that I wanted to highlight. San Francisco Superior Court Judges Linda Colfax, Kathleen Kelly, and Ellen Chayton, who is on the board. California State Controller Malia Cohen, California State Assembly Member Phil Ting, San Francisco City Attorney David Chu, President of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors Aaron Peskin, San Francisco Supervisor Raphael Mendelman, San Francisco Supervisor Asha Safei, San Francisco Assessor Recorder Joaquin Torres, Managing Director of San Francisco War Memorial and Performing Arts Center Kate Sophus, and the LGBTQ community leaders Joe Adkins and Edward Wright. Many of you are aware of the impact Health Rate 360 has had on the lives of its clients. But here's a fact you may not know and speaks to the efficacy of our programs. 80% of the people we serve are experiencing homelessness. When exiting our San Francisco residential step-down treatment programs, 94% of the clients are stably housed and employed.
And now to present tonight's Community Visionary Award, I'd like to welcome the founder of our Haight-Ashbury Medical Clinics, Dr. David Smith.
So I am so happy to see all of you, and I want Carl to come up. We're Sparkle Brothers. This was inspired by Sunny Powers, and you can see a lot of people walking around in tie-dye t-shirts. About half of them are mine, and all of them came from Love on Hate. So it's wonderful being here. Bimbos is like a home away from home. It's very moving for me. The Haight-Ashbury Free Clinic was founded 57 years ago in June of 1967. Summer of Love. A fair number of people weren't even born then in this audience, but it was the beginnings of healthcare as a right, not a privilege, and it merged with Walden House, now headed by, became HR 360, headed by that wonderful woman, Vitka Eisen. She's saved the clinic, and we all love her very much. I'm here to talk about our friend Sunshine Powers, this year's Community Visionary Award recipient. But I can first take a peek at this is what Jeff told me to do. Take a peek at the thermometer. Let's add to the thermometer in Sunny's name. That's what Ben said too. Sunshine Powers lives life in Technicolor. Her magic, sparkle, charisma, and tie-dye rainbow that surrounds her have made her a Haight-Ashbury and San Francisco icon. Her recognizable face is used by San Francisco Travel Bureau to encourage tourism. Sunshine Powers is aptly named. She is sunny and warm. She is a powerhouse, but there's so much more to her than her fashion sense, her sparkling image, and business acumen. With her landmark emporium, Love on Haight, at the corner of Masonic and Haight, she is the cornerstone of the neighborhood, advocating for artists and small businesses and keeping the spirit of the Haight alive. Summer of Love is alive and well in Haight-Ashbury, thanks to Sunny. She advises, assists, and advocates for thousands of young women who call the Haight their home. Sunshine's latest enterprise, Colors of Love, serves as an educational training ground for women leaving incarceration to learn the art of tie-dyeing. It's in our office building, and if you see my wife, Millicent, she will be dressed in a tie-dye designed by Raven and Sunny Powers. So I hope you have a chance to look at it. Millicent, Carl, and I represent the senior section of Sunny's show. A longtime friend and supporter of HealthBrite 360's Black Tie-Dye happening, Sunshine has brought her tie-dye and sparkles to this event every year and helped it into its most creative, fun, and positively San Francisco experience that it is today. The tie-dye you see from all over space, from the bandanas you are wearing to the beautiful tablecloths, tapestries, and the fashion show will entertain you shortly, all thanks to Sunny. One of my greatest accomplishments is that Sunny named her dog after me, Dr. Ray. That is a real honor. So please welcome this year's Community Visionary Award recipient, Sunshine Powers.
You guys are looking good over here. Oh, thank you. I got my award. Thank you guys so much for the award. Thank you, Dr. Dave. Thank you, Thank you to everyone that helped put this on and is a part of this. One thing I really love about HealthRight 360 is that they support you for being you. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about San Francisco is that you can be whoever you want to be. As long as you're a good person, we take care of you, and sometimes we falter and we deserve second chances. And if you really care and want it, you deserve a third chance and a fourth chance until you get back on your feet, because that's what we should be here for. Healthcare is a right and not a privilege. I would like to add that housing is a right and not a privilege. That food, shelter, and water are really imperative, and it's something I think that we should just push. For me, being a representative of the Haight, there is no truer person that is the Haight than Dr. Dave. And I tell the story often that when it was the 50th anniversary of the Haight-Ashbury Free Clinic, we had a party at the shop. And Vitka got up and she said that I'd like everyone to close your eyes and to think of the spider web of life, of how many lives Dr. Dave has changed. To this day, all these years later, my mind has not stopped for how many lives that he has changed. And I truly hope that we can create a generation of a lot more Dr. Daves, because that would be magical. And my dog, and the person. Totally. All right, thank you guys so much. Thank you for everyone that put on the event. We appreciate you all.
Thank you, Sunny. Sunny Sunshine, as Boss Skaggs would sing. Also, by the way, we're moved by that by Dr. Smith. So Diane and I are going to name our next dog after Millicent. Okay? Yes. And now representing our presenting sponsor, Sutter Health, Please welcome Christina O, Sutter Health's Market President for the San Francisco region.
Good evening, everyone. So good to be here with all of you. My name is Christina O, and I serve as our president for Sutter Health San Francisco Market. And I'm fairly new to San Francisco, but in the past 6 months, I've really enjoyed learning about our partnership with Health Right 360 and the work that this organization has done over generations to care for so many people in San Francisco. Tonight, it gives me great pride and honor to join you in honoring the work and the life of Eric Flowers. Eric is a longtime supporter of Health Right 360, and he is also a member of our Sutter Health Bay Board. If you have a chance to spend a moment with Eric, one of the first things you'll notice about him is his commitment to the city of San Francisco and also his long history and legacy in healthcare. Eric was born at St. Luke's. His mom and dad actually met at St. Luke's, and he has really devoted his life through many areas, including Health Right 360, to serving and enriching the lives of people in San Francisco. So we're so proud to be here with him tonight to support him as the recipient of the Healthcare Visionary Award. We know that Health Right 360 serves such a critical role in preparing people and equipping people at the front lines to deal with addiction, homelessness, and mental health issues. And it is our great privilege to continue to partner with all of you. And now I'm really proud to introduce Vitka Eisen, Health Right 360's CEO.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I look cool in my glasses, but I can't see anything. I have to tell you something. They got a clear podium for me because I'm short. So you can at least see I have legs, right? Okay. So that's why we got this. And also, I was bragging about how I just do this off the cuff, and I don't really need notes. And that's true, so I'm just checking basketball scores right here. So, Christina, thank you again for your support. Thank you, Sutter. Sutter's been a long-time supporter of ours. I'm glad everybody's here. So, we're gonna start with good evening, family. Good evening. Thank you. So that's how we greeted folks back in my Walton House days. I would say, good evening, family. And you would all say, good evening, Vitka. So we're gonna do it. It's the interactive part of the evening. So I will say, good evening, family. Good evening. Thank you very much. So now you can feel like you've all been in treatment for 5 seconds. You also take me back 45 years. So thanks for coming out, support of us and our party. Could you put is the little thing that has how much money people are giving, is that possible to put that back up? There it is. You know, it hasn't gone up. It makes me sad. Makes me really sad. So I'd like it to go up while I'm talking, that you were so moved by what I'm saying that you would put something in there and see the names up there. And if you don't, I'll be sad. Don't worry, I won't return to drug use. It's been a long time. But I'll just be sad. Anyway, we really appreciate you. And we appreciate your support so much. I don't think it used to be, well, let me change that. Way back when Dr. Dave and Walter Luttrell started Walton House and Haight-Ashbury Free Clinic, that work was really edgy. And there was a lot of people who opposed the work. But over the years, it's become pretty accepted until now, apparently. So it hasn't been, in my 40 years of being with the organization, it hasn't been that edgy and political to support us, but maybe it's changed. But I want you to feel good about what you do when you support us. So we do amazing work. If you could only see it. You see people on the streets in one moment of their life, and we see them as they move through care, and they look completely different. And some of them they're working here tonight, right? So you don't get to see that though. You just get to see them in this moment and you think that's their past, present, and their future, but it's not. And that's the work that we do. And we couldn't do it without you and your support. The work is really amazing and it's real. It may not make the cover of the newspapers, but it's so real. And in the face of tremendous challenges and tragedy, we treat a condition that has a high risk of mortality, but that only makes us redouble our efforts. So thank you, family, for your support, always. Now, speaking of family, I am honored to be able to give the Healthcare Visionary Award to Eric Flowers. Eric, come on up. Where are you? Eric? I was really afraid I was going to kick that thing. Let me talk a little bit about Eric, as Christina from Sutter did, but I want to talk about my experience of working with Eric. And here's what you need to know. First of all, it is like, when I say family, it's like a family thing, because Eric's dad was on the board, was a board of directors of Walden House. Probably Walter here even knows him. So it's like a family tradition to support community-based healthcare organizations. And so Eric was on the board of Haight-Ashbury Free Clinics for like, how many years? Too long, he says. And Eric was the board chair when Walden House came to Haight-Ashbury Free Clinics and proposed a merger. And because we thought together we would be stronger, we'd be able to offer integrated healthcare, primary care, and addiction treatment for people who had no insurance in San Francisco. And that is a hard thing to do, and it could not have happened without Eric Flowers. As the board chair and leader of the organization at the time, Eric made it happen, and he came over on the board of Health Right 360, as we eventually changed our name, and made sure that that transition went smoothly. So for that, we will be forever grateful. He's continued to support us. He was very supportive of the construction of our new site at 1563 Mission Street. And it is our hope eventually to put in more services in Eric, to name them after Eric's family, that would include opioid treatment programs specifically for people who use opioids. And so it really gives me a tremendous amount of honor, tremendous pleasure to give this award to you, Eric.
Speechless. Thank you. Thank you for Vika, the work, and your team that they do, because you see people, and that makes our world a better place. So thank you. I don't want to take up too much time. I'm amazed at how life comes full circle. Vika talked about my dad. Christina, where my parents met and I was born. And my parents always taught me about the company that you keep. And I feel really good because the company that I've learned to keep over the years are people who are in the fight for rights, for healthcare, for treatment to be seen, non-judgmental care and service that everyone deserves. So I'm proud and honored to be in that fight with you all. We'll always be there. So thank you, and thank you all for your support.